Hello golfers and welcome to the Manor Golf Club. In this video I'm going to be showing you slicers how you can hit a draw by getting away from one main fault that I see day in, day out. So I guess it's every slicer's dream to draw the golf ball. I'm going to show you one of the main reasons why slicers don't draw the golf ball, specifically with the irons. And it's all to do with the upper part of the spine. Now obviously there's a lower spine, upper spine, and most drawers, when they address the golf ball, they have some reverse lateral bend. This is the upper part of the spine bending away from the target. Well, slicers have that also as well. Now through the backswing, we go into forward lateral bend. The slicer tends to stay in forward lateral bend and rotates and then cuts across the golf ball, but the draw doesn't tend to do that. The draw starts in reverse lateral, goes into forward lateral bend, and then early in the downswing returns back into reverse lateral bend and then rotates, and the path of the golf club then moves more to the right. Now I'll show you what that looks like from the down the line perspective, and it'll give you a bit more of a clearer picture as to what happens when a golfer stays in forward lateral bend for too long during the downswing. So this is the slicer swing. They'll start in maybe a little bit of reverse lateral bend, top of backswing, forward lateral bend, and then they stay in forward lateral bend and rotate, causing clear and obvious problems. That club is obviously going to move quite dramatically to the left. That's going to cause some pulls, slices, possibly even the odd shank or two. Now the draw of the golf ball, this tends to be a very common characteristic. They do things quite differently in the downswing. They'll start in reverse lateral bend in the upper part of the spine. They'll move to forward lateral bend at the top, but then quite quickly move into reverse lateral again as they rotate, and the differences are quite obvious. That club is then moving more from the inside, going to help promote a draw shot. So that's one of the main reasons why slicers slice. But what causes that, I hear you cry? Well, I'm going to show you what it is. And it's all to do with spine angles, and in particular retention of spine angles. If you see any of that information out there on the internet, please do not listen to it, because it is not true. At the start of the golf swing, we've got some forward bend here at the pelvis. Now if we maintain that forward bend through the backswing and into the downswing and go into the magic reverse lateral bend, there's a clear and present, well, almost like a danger. You're almost going to snap your wrists if you make that movement. So if you stay in this forward bend that you've adopted at address, it forces you to stay in reverse lateral in order not to plummet the club straight into the ground. So what do you need to do then? Well, you need to actually lose that forward bend that you've adopted at address, and we need to actually stand up from the lower spine. We've got this reverse lateral bend here, and then we can go into reverse lateral bend, and we can strike the golf ball properly by hitting the ground after the golf ball. So there's tons of information out there about maintaining your spine angles, and unfortunately it's just not true. Right then slicers, the solution to your slicing woes, and that's a verbal guarantee, certainly not a written one. I'm just going to give you a nice simple drill to do at home, and then you can maybe take it to the driving range, maybe it's after a week or two of practicing this. Now the first thing that you have to do, you just got to stand up completely upright, so you're pretty much vertical, and then I want you to put a little bit of knee bend in, and then taking a golf club, place that across your shoulders, and the first thing to do is actually to include the rotational element of the golf swing to about 70 degrees there or thereabouts. It doesn't have to be the full 90 at this stage. Then I want you to put the forward lateral bend in. Notice that I'm not doing that from my pelvic region, I'm doing that from my upper spine. We're now in a position where we're ready to make a downswing that can include reverse lateral bend without danger of striking the ground too heavy. I want you to maybe do that 20, 30, 40 times every single day. And after a period of time, you'll feel comfortable with where that top of backswing position is. and you'll start getting comfortable with swinging the golf club more from the inside. Thanks for watching today's video. If you've enjoyed it and it's helped you cue your slice, please give it a thumbs up. If you just enjoyed the video, give it a thumbs up as well. A little red button down there that you can press to get notifications as to when I release more material. There's going to be plenty more coming up in the future. Enjoy your golf. Martial arts with it. Like getting one of... Right golfers, thanks for watching today's video. If you... What was that? Shut up!